The first and greatest battle in Islamic history was the Battle of Badr. It took place in 624 CCE between the Muslims of Madinah and the Quraysh of Makkah. The victory at Badr significantly strengthened the Muslims' power compared to before. Before the battle between 623 and 624 CE, there were several smaller skirmishes between the Muslims and the Quraysh. During the battle, the well-organized Muslim army was able to break the ranks of the Meccan soldiers. On the Muslim side, under the leadership of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, a total of 313 companions participated, including Hazrat Ali radiyallahu anhu, Hazrat Hamza radiyallahu anhu, Hazrat Ubaidah ibn Harith radiyallahu anhu, Hazrat Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu, and Hazrat Umar radiyallahu anhu. In this battle, 14 Muslim soldiers were martyred. On the Quraysh side, led by Abu Jahl, Amr ibn Hisham, 1,000 soldiers participated. Among them, 70 were killed, including Abu Jahl, Utbah ibn Rabi'ah, Umayyah ibn Khalaf, Shaybah ibn Rabi'ah, Walid ibn Utbah, and Uqbah ibn Abi Mu'id. The Muslim victory sent a clear message to others that the Muslims had emerged as a new power in Arabia, and it strengthened the position of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam as a leader. Background: after beginning the call to Islam, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam faced severe opposition from the Quraysh of Makkah and persecution of the Muslims. Due to this persecution, the Muslims migrated to Medina, and later Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself migrated there. Following the migration, the Quran granted permission for Muslims to bear arms for self-defense. Upon arriving in Medina, the Prophet took 3 important steps. 1. Making peace agreements with the tribes of Medina. 2. Conducting intelligence operations against the Quraysh. And 3. Launching expeditions against Makkah caravans traveling to Syria. In 623 CE, he led an expedition with about 150 to 200 Muslim warriors against a Quraysh caravan known as Ghazwa-e Usayra, but the caravan had already departed, so the attack was not possible. The following year, in 624 CE, Abdullah ibn Jahash radiyallahu anhu was sent with 12 companions to Nakhla. During the month of Rajab, they attacked a Quraysh caravan. Amr ibn Hadrami was killed and 2 individuals were captured. Since Rajab was a sacred, warfare-prohibited month, the Prophet was initially displeased. However, after a Quranic verse was revealed, the caravan and captives were accepted. One of the captives, Hakim ibn Qaysan, embraced Islam, while Usman returned to Makkah. Later, the surviving Quraysh caravan from Ghazwa-e Usayra, returning from Syria, was monitored by Talha ibn Ubaidillah and Sa'id ibn Zayd, radiyallahu anhu. The caravan carried about 1,000 camels and vast wealth. To launch an expedition against this caravan, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam called upon the Muslims. Advancing towards this mission ultimately led to the first great battle of Islam, the Battle of Badr. The Battle of Badr 1. The March to Badr. In the Battle of Badr, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam led the Muslim army, which included Hazrat Ali radiyallahu anhu, Hazrat Hamza radiyallahu anhu, Abu Bakr radiyallahu anhu, Hazrat Umar radiyallahu anhu, Mus'ab ibn Umair, Jubair ibn al-Awam, Ammar ibn Yasir, and Abu Zar al-Ghifari. Due to his wife's illness, Uthman radiyallahu anhu could not participate, and Salman al-Farsi radiyallahu anhu was absent due to slavery. The Muslim force numbered 313 soldiers, 82 Muhajir, 61 Arabs, and 170 Khazraj. They had 70 camels and 2 horses, with 2 to 3 soldiers riding each camel alternately. Under the Prophet's leadership, Mus'ab ibn Umair carried the white flag, while Hazrat Ali radiyallahu anhu and Sa'd ibn Mu'adh carried the black flag. The right flank was commanded by Jubair ibn al-Awam, the left by Miqdad ibn Amr, and the rear by Qais ibn Abi Sasa. The supreme commander of the entire army was Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself. 2. The Quraysh caravan. The Quraysh caravan's leader, Abu Sufyan, gathered intelligence along the route to anticipate possible Muslim attacks. Learning of the Muslim movement, he sent Jumjam ibn Amr al-Ghifari as a messenger to Makkah for reinforcements. Following Arab custom, upon the message's arrival, The caravan's camels' noses were pressed, saddles overturned, and garments torn to announce that the Meccan caravan might fall into Muslim hands. 3. The Meccan army. Jumjam ibn Amr al-Ghafari's report caused an uproar in Mecca. A 1,300-strong army was quickly assembled under Abu Jahl. Many elite Quraysh joined, some to protect the caravan, some for revenge, and others hoping for an easy victory. The army included numerous camels, 100 horses, and 600 iron-armored soldiers. Upon reaching Badr, Abu Sufyan secured the caravan in Yambu. Although some Meccans wished to retreat, Abu Jahl insisted on fighting. Some from Banu Zura and Banu Hashim returned home, leaving 1,000 soldiers. Eventually, the Meccan army camped on a hill near the Badr Valley. 4. Muslim strategy. After receiving intelligence about the Meccan movements, the Muslims, though not fully prepared militarily, gathered under the leadership of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ to plan the battle. He considered both military strategy and the Quraysh's growing influence. Quran, Surah Al-Anfal, Ayah 7. The Prophet convened a war council, achieving consensus on confronting the Quraysh. Muslim scouts were sent near Badr to monitor enemy movements, and by capturing water carriers, they obtained crucial information on the caravan's location and strength. Through questioning prisoners, they learned the Quraysh numbered about 900 to 1,000 and gathered details about their rations. The Prophet then ordered a rapid advance toward Badr, ensuring the wells and water sources remained under Muslim control. A strategic plan was set: secure the nearest well to the Quraysh and block access to the others. This ensured the Muslims had water while denying it to the enemy. On Sa'd ibn Mu'adh's advice, a tent was set up on a northeast hill for Prophet Muhammad ﷺ to oversee the battlefield. 5. The day of battle. On the day of Badr, the Quraysh army broke camp to engage the Muslims. Although they knew the Muslim force was smaller and reinforcements unlikely, the Muslims were well organized and prepared. Disputes and low morale spread among the Quraysh. Some leaders wanted to retreat, but Abu Jahl's insistence forced them to fight. The battle began with Hazrat Hamza, radiyallahu anhu, killing Aswad ibn Abdul Asad. The Ansar and Muslims engaged in frontline combat, gradually breaking the Quraysh lines. The death of 3 key Quraysh leaders demoralized their army. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ ordered that arrows be used against larger enemy formations. The Muslims advanced under the battle cry, Ya Mansur Amit, scattering the Quraysh. Mu'adh ibn Amr and Mu'adh ibn Afra killed Abu Jahl. Bilal killed Umayyah ibn Khalaf. Hazrat Umar, radiyallahu anhu, killed As ibn Hisham. By afternoon, the battle ended. The Quran mentions thousands of angels aided the Muslims. Surah Al-Imran, Ayah 124. After the battle, Muslim martyrs were buried locally, while Quraysh corpses were thrown into wells, including 24 prominent Quraysh leaders. After 3 days, the Muslims returned to Medina. Outcome of the Battle of Badr. The Muslims emerged victorious at the Battle of Badr, despite being significantly outnumbered. Around 70 Quraysh soldiers were killed, many more were injured, and 70 Quraysh leaders were taken captive. This victory greatly boosted the Muslims' confidence and unity and strengthened the political and military position of Islam in Medina. Post-battle situation. After the battle, the Muslims returned to Medina with 70 Quraysh leaders and warriors as captives. They treated the prisoners with kindness, sharing their own dates while allowing the captives to eat bread. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ consulted his companions on the fate of the prisoners. Abu Bakr's view, prisoners, being kin or brethren of the Muslims, should be released in exchange for ransom. This would strengthen the Muslim treasury and offer the captives a chance to embrace Islam in the future. Umar ibn al-Khattab's view, no leniency should be shown. Ultimately, the Prophet followed Abu Bakr's advice, releasing prisoners for 1,000 to 4,000 dirhams. Some prominent prisoners, such as Muttalib ibn Hantab, Saifi ibn Abi Rifaya, and Abu Izza Jumahi, were released without ransom. Literate prisoners could teach 10 illiterate Muslims as ransom. Reaction and impact in Makkah. News of the Quraysh defeat reached Hayzman ibn Abdullah in Makkah, causing grief and mourning. However, the Quraysh restrained themselves, ensuring the Muslims did not take pleasure in their mourning. They were also advised not to rush over the ransom. Following Badr, the Quraysh resolved to seek revenge And the next year, the two armies confronted each other again at the Battle of Uhud.